Good evening, everybody. It's past 12, and we're back to finish off Resident Evil Requiem. At least I assume. We made it to Umbrella's super secret laboratory called ARK, and I totally imagine that this is the final area, like in every other Resident Evil game, where the lab is the final area. So here we go. We are in ARK. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, in the previous video, we killed Plant 42. We went through the ruins of Raccoon City, including the RPD and a little bit of the orphanage. Went through some subways, and now we're here. Actually, let me see if I can upgrade my Requiem. Where is my Requiem? Oh, I can upgrade these more? Is that what this is? Oh no, it's just saying that I got charms for it. Got it. Oh, I never finished the shotgun, actually. Oh no, that's Kendo's shotgun. Okay. Alright, where's my Requiem? Right here. Okay. Do I have a charm for it? Limitless bullet, the power shades charm. A charm for Requiem offers limitless bullet penetration and increases the firepower of the last bullet in the cylinder. Yeah, why would we not have that? Okay. Okay, so everything's done here. It's just I need a couple things for the Requiem. Do I want to sell stuff? Let's sell that Kendo shotgun. Kind of don't want to, but I already have the other one fully upgraded, so yeah, let's get rid of it. Alright, and then let's fix my Requiem completely. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, I gotcha. Do you have anything else to sell? Yes, no. No. Alright, it is what it is. Alright, what do we got here? We got our locked door. Okay. NOAH status report. Current facility operation status. Auto processing green. Network system all areas online. Environmental control systems green. Disposal systems green. Security level 2 guards on patrol. Area status. Lab unit 1 is checking. 2 is normal. Restricted area is normal. Pandora is normal. Now operating at 82%. System access must be performed manually from the restricted area. Okay. Can we interact with any of this? No. I don't even have bullets for the Requiem, so I don't even know what I was thinking. Can I craft anything? I most definitely cannot. The hell is that? Oh, it's alive. The hell? Oh. They're liquors. Holy shit. This one's moving too. That doesn't look like a liquor, or is it just because of the light? Yeah, that's not... Oh, it is a liquor. Okay, the lighting made it look... I don't know. It looked like a fucking tyrant or something. Right, we got that in the last video. Alright, let's move forward. Wonder how many Mr. Raccoons are left. Actually, I can check that. I forgot you can check. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was a fucking waste. Files. Have we gotten all the files? I've not been paying attention. Okay, we got everything in Renwood. We got everything in Rhodes Hill. We're missing one thing in Raccoon City. Oh, that's gonna bother the shit out of me. Whatever. Well, that goes for that achievement. I'll get it on the next run. Right. Oh, I was gonna check the Mr. Raccoons. That's what it was. Go back, go back. Where is it? Under challenges. You'll receive completion points when you complete a challenge, which can be used to obtain bonus content. Well, I've got a lot of shit, so... Here it is. I'm missing 4. Huh. Okay. There are 4 Mr. Raccoons left. And I'm sure this is the final area of the game. Like, I'm 100% positive, so... How much is left? That I do not know. But I do know that it's the finale. We're getting to it. We're here. I can't wait to blow up another lab. With the self-destruct button. Okay. Okay, there's gonna be some sort of enemy encounter here because we have those to blow up. Tracking module, rare, got it. Gimme. What else do we got in here?
Where is that? Okay. I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Okay, where's my... Oh, I don't have any machine gun bullets. Okay, we're about to go all out warfare with these assholes. Let's do it. Alright, come on in. Holy shit. Shoot him, Leon. Holy shit, come on. No, 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 no. I can't believe I goofed that. Oh my god, it was like Leon was stuck because of the fucking walls. Alright. No, I'm not holding back.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
And actually, I have some grenades. Do I? No, I do not. Oh, come on in. What the fuck? Okay, we got one more guy. Right, it was 3 of them. Or did I get his ass too? Yeah, well, okay, I did get him. Alright, nice. Okay, let's reload this. This wasn't open before. They all open, or was it just that one that opened? Time to backtrack. You know how this game is. Okay, it's just the one. Yeah, we're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. Come on, where'd you go? Poke your head. Poke your head. Anything for me? No, no, no. Okay, there's one more back there. I guess we'll catch his ass off guard. Okay. You have a clear shot on me. This is your chance. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. All right. Give me. Actually, let's start combining some of these. I don't know why I am holding back. Okay. We don't have scraps yet, so. Whoa, where did that come from? Oh, shit. Come on, poke out. Poke around the corner, you're done. No. Get him, Leah. Oh shit, I'm being fucking ambushed. Shit. I missed every strike. Okay. Oh. Pretty fun getting enemies like that, actually. I was not expecting that, I guess, from this game. But we got it. Alright. Was that everything in this room? I most definitely think... it was everything. Alright. Let's move forward. No sniper? I bet you on harder difficulties you get like a sniper out there or something. Got left or right? What's where? Pandora. Okay, we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way. And this looks like a shortcut back up. Yes, it is. Let's upgrade our shit. And by that, of course, I mean the Requiem. Okay, I don't have enough for the last one. Can I repair this? Okay, good. All right. Let's check it out. What the hell? Can I craft anything? No, because I have no scraps.
Here at ARK, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
Okay. Very cool statue. Okay. Some crazy umbrella stuff. Okay, let's go through here first. What do we got? Raccoon City Bioweapon Research Report. As previously stated, ARK is focused on bioweapon research and development, utilizing the unique environment of Raccoon City. In particular, experiments performed by infecting nearby zombies with the mutated T-virus strain have yielded a great deal of empirical data. This also proven effective against the BSAA's attempts to eradicate ARK. The development of a new bioweapon based on this hard data is in the final stages. If said bioweapon is released, we can expect further profit growth next fiscal year. ARK has now become a key bioweapon production hub for North America. It will continue to bring great benefits to both us and the United States. Okay. Big evil, big brain villain shit happening. We got more. Product Catalog 1, 2026. Code Garmer, price for that fucking much. Jesus Christ. Product specifications. Umbrella Corporation's Cerberus has been further enhanced and enlarged, resulting in increased combat capabilities. It can track and pursue targets at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour. Okay. Product specifications. Originally an infection anomaly rigorous to experimentation revealed the key to activating the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing capabilities and possesses sharp claws and a pointed tongue. Okay, that's the liquor. So the dogs are called Garmers. They're mutated Cerberus. And the plants. Product specifications. A prototype bioweapon developed from a viral plant infection found in the ARK Lab Mountains in Raccoon City. Note, an incident occurred during the transport of the experimental Plant 43 and has resulted in an infestation near the service entrance of ARK. Always exercise extreme caution when transporting bioweapons. Okay. They fucked up, I gotcha. The Tyrant. A humanoid bioweapon with exceptional combat capabilities. It can execute simple commands such as tracking and eliminating targets and comes with a coat as standard for effective human disguise. Oh yeah, what a human disguise that is. The Nemesis Y. Negotiable. Product specifications based on the Umbrella Corporation's parasitic Nemesis. This mass-produced model focuses on cost reduction and performance enhancement. Repeated improvement has resulted in a significant boost to physical ability and recovery regardless of the host's durability. Okay, so we fought all these enemies already, right? With the exception of the liquor. So I'm assuming we're gonna get to fight the liquor, and it says Nemesis. Are they gonna bring Nemesis back? Is that what am I reading that correctly? Is this foreshadowing that? Okay. Oh, I got more shotgun. Yeah, reload that. Let's go to doors number 2.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
I didn't realize I had such a man.
Shit.
How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass.
Alright, we're fighting Hunk, I guess.
Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. How sweet.
No, son of a bitch. Oh my god, we're gonna be the ones that kill fucking Hunk. Alright, make your move, asswipe. Thought it was gonna charge me. Come on. Now you wanna play with guns? I got you, I got you. Shit. Nope. No, you're not.
Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Holy shit. Oh. Mortal Edge, a formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and it is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities and an assuming design, but when in the hands of a skilled user, it becomes a deadly weapon.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
I don't think Leon knows. That's fucking Hunk. We just killed Hunk. Holy shit. You know what's crazy? I've been wondering this whole time, out of all these ARK games, like, what is he doing, like, behind the scenes? Like, we get that in RE2, you know, he was the last surviving commander of his platoon or whatever, and that's it. You know, he escapes with the G virus, and then we never really hear from him again. We just see him in, like, cameos, right? He pops up in Mercenaries for, what is it, on Resident Evil 4, and then there's Hunk's report that you can read from Code Veronica, and I think he even comes out again for Mercenaries and some of the other Resident Evil games too, but I just don't quite remember. Yeah, he's in 5 too for Mercenaries. He's just the background character. He's like a cool fucking hidden background character. Oh, and then he has a pivotal role in Operation Raccoon City, where he's like behind, you know, leading all of the UBCS or USS to fucking come back to Raccoon City.
Time to finally get some answers.
That was pretty cool. We got his ass. Fucking dick.
Gray should be just up ahead.
Grace. This is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with ELPIS. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since. This is as far as we could get. If the wrong password is entered, the ARK will be destroyed, and ELPIS will be lost forever. So tell me, Grace. What's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're the...
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
Come on! Grab tight! I got you.
Are you okay?
Me? I feel like $1,000,000.
Where does this take us?
Your guess is as good as mine. Time to get off. Come on.
What now? Leon. Leon!
Holy shit. Bugboy Wesker can regenerate. I mean, he's a Wesker clone. It's pretty evident. Sounds like Wesker. Sounds evil as fuck like Wesker. He's got the shades, got the glasses. He moves fast as fuck. He even made a comment back in the RPD where he was just like, I don't have time to spare. Which mirrors Chris's, I got 7 minutes to spare. So this guy's a Wesker clone.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was that out?
I don't know. A while. Those marks.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. When it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
He said something about you having a password. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Here.
I'm going back. I'm gonna destroy ELPIS.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I promise.
Come on.
Got an achievement. Final mission. Start exploring the lower levels of ARK. Alright, here we go. Hold my hand. Let's find a way out this fucking dump. Alright, back to Grace. We got some coins. We got this hand. It's all checked off now. Like we don't need it. Okay, so obviously I missed like a hidden puzzle somewhere. And then we got all these extra antique coins. Okay. Alright, we're back as Grace. Only fitting to finish off the story with our new character. Okay, before I head that way, we're gonna explore really quick. Okay.
Look, there's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it, though.
Yeah, good old horror movie logic, or Resident Evil survival horror logic. You can't just climb it, you have to go around it somehow.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. Come on. Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will. Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Okay, thanks for saying that. Because now I feel like I'm probably missed something. Alright. What are we looking for? Some Mr. Raccoons? No? Alright. We still got 4. Okay, I'm not hitting that just yet. Ah, of course. We need the
System
key.
locked. Override key required for reactivation.
Lock key. Let me guess. It's not gonna unlock till we till we set off the self-destruct. That's the only thing that makes sense. All personnel must evacuate immediately. It's a big ass item box. Alright, let's store this hand since we don't really need this anymore. I Spy Charm. Okay, I guess I'll carry that. We still have this book. I don't know what this leather bound book has. I'm gonna carry it. Increase knife power. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with what we currently got. I mean, not like she's gonna get any actual weapons here. Here's the map. Restricted areas. Archive Central Refining System, Pandora. Okay. Bioweapon Repository, Archives. Sterilization Chamber. Switch display. Okay. Just telling us that's what those are. I got it.
Just beyond here.
Okay, we need a key card.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Now back to the horror side of stuff. Dark labs, flickering lights, textbook stuff, some wall, blood on the walls. Oh, and his ass is out of his cage. Got it. An empty bottle. Cause that's right. They're blind, so we're gonna have to sneak past them.
Can't see.
Okay, I need to get over where he's at. Whoa. I thought it was a regenerator for a second. I was about to shoot some bricks. The glass bottle. There's gonna be a Mr. Raccoon in here, I bet. Okay, let's check this out over here. Makeshift knife. I should have brought all the ones that I had. Alright, we got a safe. Do I have any papers for that? I don't, but I'm assuming we're gonna come back to that, so I want to run so bad, but I can't. I gotta avoid stepping on the glass. I want to go back for that knife now. Not the knife yet. Not the knife, the charm for the knife. Okay. Alright. I am out. And we got some bottles to distract them. I imagine we're gonna come back as Leon maybe to blow him into bits. Alright, let's take the stakeout charm. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I never found that last hip pouch. Got it. Okay, can I combine this? Make another med injector. Let's make some handgun ammo. I guess we'll store the notebook. Can give me the stakeout, and I guess another makeshift knife. Worst case scenario, I'll toss one out. So, oh no, I don't want this pistol. Get this shit out of here. I meant nothing, because I got everything. Alright, got it. Gotcha. Come on, go to your right. Don't step on the glass. Alright, we're out of the first room. Oh, here's a shortcut. Perhaps, mayhaps. If only I knew. Okay. Thank you for that. Let's make nothing. Okay. Alright, let's explore. What do we got here? Alright, these guys are gonna break out. I just don't know when, but they're gonna do it. Ooh. Maybe I should not walk past them. Or maybe if I run, they'll hear me. Okay. No, I don't have a knife. But can I mean, if you break a bottle of acid, the contents will disperse into the surrounding area. Particularly effective strategy against the liquor. Okay. Sorry, red herb. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna just discard the red herb. Fuck it. We want this. Now, can I stab him? I cannot stab him. There's handgun ammo right there. Take that. Oh. Shit. They both heard me? Oh, shit. Shit. Alright. I gotta get out. This is all bad. Oh my god, get the fuck back. Well, I got the key. fucking die. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright. We're taking his blood sample. That was fucking intense. I thought I was a goner. I'm not gonna lie. I still have some injector stuff, so that's good, I guess. Alright. I broke a sweat there. Now, are there any Mr. Raccoons here? No. Right, I guess that's just everything. Okay, and then these guys are gonna break out, because why wouldn't they? Okay, so we need a separate magnetic card for that. I'm questioning if there's anything inside their pods. So now I kind of want to, you know, wake up. Maybe not a good idea. I feel like I feel like they're gonna come back as blister heads for that. But I'm just making sure. Alright, whatever. We got what we needed. I'm gonna drop the antique coins because
Alright. I'm not dead yet.
there's no use for them. Excuse me. Don't mind me, just walking past.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too. Nice.
Okay. Go back up. But those other doors didn't look like... Alright, what do I know? I was trying to say that the other ones look more like key cards, not an actual key. I want to run so bad. Alright, let's run. Okay. We're gonna go to this one now. And here we can run. Yeah, no, you're not. Now stay your ass down. Don't want to touch that yet. I can't make anything without scraps. Animus orb, a beautiful crimson orb, one of the objects needed to enter the administration area with an ARK. Oh, I was waiting for that earlier. Got it. Oh, you're gonna shank me with that? That's what you're gonna... Oh, you're not. You know what? And another one. Fucking asshole. Now, did they drop anything like I had suspected earlier inside their little chambers? No? Come on, he didn't get up. Well, now we gotta kill him. Okay. Yeah, there was absolutely nothing in their chambers. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll kill him too. Man, I'm like, my nose is like getting super itchy. There's nothing, no. Okay. Alright, then I guess we can just leave unscathed. I'll leave one of the knives, I guess. We don't need them. Oh, and the tins, we don't need that either. Okay, we got one.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh no.
Another bottle. Oh, here we go. Access log 51st assembly minutes. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting as transcribed by AI control center Noah. The state we heard, the key, Grace Ashcroft, has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied ARK. Are you sure she's the one? Z. Without a doubt. There's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? the state, it's a bluff. The United States is and always will be at the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? Z, ARK's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. Transcript is there. The US is doing this secretively, huh? Okay, we got this again. Hopefully this is the note. You can now craft bottle of acid and various other items. Okay. Still getting crafty shit even at the end of the game. Okay, but I need a note for those saves. I mean the safes. Okay, I thought. You did not hear me. I was never there. Actually, I can craft some acid. Okay. Now I gotta walk. Excuse me. I'm just gonna pick and choose which one of these bastards I gotta kill. So, is he avoidable? Sterilization chamber safe emergency supplies code 1090 and 20. Well, let's go back for it now, actually. 10, 20, 90, right? Yeah, 10, 90, 20. Yeah, I'd rather have this now since we're about to go in a room probably with a bunch of enemies. Hopefully it's some sort of buff or maybe last hit pouch. So 10, oh, excuse me. $10, 90, and 20. What? Oh, that's why. 10, 90, 20. What the fuck? Oh, it's the sterilization chamber. Okay. Yeah, let's go back for that one now. Which, was it this way? Yeah. $10, 90, and 20. Okay, handgun ammo, Molotov cocktail, and a med injector. Well, there's no more No more liquor, so you ain't gotta worry about that. But we still have one more safe. Do I want to try to kill him? Oh, hold on, I gotta chill out. Yeah, let's try to kill him. Bad idea. Super bad idea. Holy shit. A really, really bad idea. Damn it. Alright, we're back. We're gonna try this again. And here we go. This time we're gonna try to do it one at a time. And I'm using these stupid bottles of acid. Alright, where is he at? Okay, we already did all that. I need you. I killed it, one shot? Holy crap. Well, you too. Okay. Lucky for me, I got plenty of bottles. Oh. Okay, let's craft another one, because I can hear more. What is this? Okay, somebody heard me, but alright, let's just grab all the shit. Here's the last hip pouch. Bless. I'll take it all. Oh, which one of you fuckers is next? I feel like one of these is gonna contain some enemies. Okay, we don't need that. We do need the scrap. Can we open these? No? Okay. Where the fuck are they? There's one. Oh, you fucking dick. Okay. Got him. Let's craft. No, I don't want to craft anything out of that. Let's actually make nothing. More scraps, okay. Monitor control safe room, okay, 50, 60, 80. Okay, someone saw me. Did they not? No. They're in here. Yeah, I knew it. I like how he just fucking face planted under the fucking box. Yeah, let's leave that for now. What else can I make? Uh, Let's make a makeshift knife. Just so I can take this. I mean, I could have made something a lot better with that, but just because I don't think I've made a makeshift knife yet. Okay. What else can I make with this? An injector. I guess let's make some bullets. Yeah, that's fine.
AI Control Center. NOAA. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Another med injector. I'll use one. Oh, what? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I jumped ship here. I gotta go back. Damn it. God damn it. Grace, please jump over this box. Damn. I'm gonna go all the way the fuck back. Oh no, I can drop right there. I see. There's a zombie like somewhere around here. Breathing heavy as fuck. Heavier than me. I think they're in the sealed containers. So I got it. They're gonna pop up as soon as I grab what I gotta grab. And there was a Mr. Raccoon in there. I heard it. Just had not gotten a chance to actually see it. There he is. Can I knife that? He's right out of reach. Yeah. Here's the map. Okay. What else do we got? So we got an ink ribbon. Alright, I'm gonna save because I've already learned my lesson with this game. Alright, so let's save really quick. Let's do a whole new save, maybe down here. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna pause for a quick second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, let's get to it. We saved because I learned my lesson with this fucking game plenty of times, and I didn't want to listen. Then finally I came to a point where I did listen. But I guess it didn't matter because I still didn't listen. I still died. So, I guess I just can't take the fucking hint. I can't listen. Oh. Yeah, these assholes are back. Got it. We already figured that was gonna happen. So, let's just pulverize them. Yeah, I bet that stings, huh, asshole? Let's take his blood. Alright, that's one. But where are we going again? Oh, we're just jumping down. Got it. Okay, that was it. That was definitely it. We got what we needed. Now, let's GTFO. Of course. Oh, 2-for-1 special. Come on. Come right to him. Right there. That's fine. Yeah, I killed your body. I bet that fucking burns right now. Okay. Alright, let's go back. I need to craft an ink ribbon just so I can have that. The goal is to craft everything at least once. Which I think we're at the end of the game, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it for Leon. But at least I got it with Grace. Combine. Make an ink ribbon right now. Let's toss it because I don't want it. I thought I didn't pick up the orb for a second. I was about to be pissed off. Thank goodness. Okay. This looks like... Are we gonna get a boss fight? Access log. First assembly minutes. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the first assembly meeting as transcribed by AI Control Center NOAA. The defense... Okay, hold on. I'm reading this like a retard. The defense... The leakage of the T-virus has caused an epidemic. If things continue like this, all eyes will be focused on Raccoon City. KD, there's nothing to worry about ARK. There's nothing to worry about. ARK has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The defense. We are lacking presidential authorization. KD, the organization is involved. There's no need for the usual procedures. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. Understood. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will be able to seize their assets. Okay. Yeah, I butchered the hell out of that note. My bad. My bad. I don't know what came over me there. Now, let's see. Before, I want to look at every little room. I just want to see. I am curious. There's Alyssa.
Where have I seen this?
Something important. I'll explain later. Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Why would Mom hide this?
Excuse me.
Okay. Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Okay. Damn it. I hate the fucking cliffhangers. Okay, what is going on? There we go. Any Mr. Raccoons back here since I didn't check? They got 3 left. Somehow I don't think we're gonna get them. If I missed them anywhere, I think I missed them in the ruins of Raccoon City. Some scraps.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Requiem ammo. Okay. Got 1 shot. Dang, it's all decked out with the white handle.
Over there. Easy as pie.
Nice ambush, asshole. Leon is reaching his limit. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Hand grenade. Alright, where did we go? Okay, here's the map. To save. Let's upgrade. Oh, we still can't upgrade the final one. Damn it. What about sell? Shit, I kind of want this one. I don't even have enough for it. Oh, well, I already have it, actually. Duh. Was that the... Then what was that for? That's to rebuy it? About selling it. Okay, that's for reselling it. Alright, let's actually resell it. Okay, and let's tune up. Oh, we can't tune this one up? Yeah, we can't tune it up. Alright, well, can we tune this one up now? Still not enough. Anything I can sell? Okay, no. Okay, I'm sure there's gonna be like an enemy or something like nearby, so I will hold off. Alright, we need a key. And we gotta kill a bunch of enemies in like a minute here. Okay. Legendary. Yeah, let's go. I missed that fucking safe with Grace. Oh my god. It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, Requiem was fully upgraded. Okay. Okay, how are they gonna come up this way? Where are you coming out?
This must be the room.
Okay. And we still need a key for it.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm out of sniper ammo. Okay. I was gonna say this is where we were with Grace, but it looks like a whole different section, so never mind. Okay, well there's nothing in there, so let's just keep going.
Haven't changed much, have ya?
I don't know how I missed that first shot, but okay. Come on, go away. This is gonna break out or not? No, they're not. Ooh, I just saw you last minute. Damn it. Shit. Mm-hmm. It's strange that they're not breaking out. But I mean, I guess it's better that way, right? Thank you. Gotta ready ourselves up, because you never know.
This.
shit. Alright. Fucking assholes. Jesus Christ.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
So was it this way? Hold on. Okay, what was that all about?
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Airflow monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
That's all y'all had? Come on now.
The elevator has arrived.
Okay, but what is it talking about the other room? Was I supposed to go back and just turn it off and then I could just walk right past?
I need to go.
Yeah, I got you, Leon.
Almost sure. Not done yet.
Hey, come on. Here we go, moment of truth.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except ELPIS, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was is wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Leon. Leon. I need to hurry.
Okay, what the fuck? So Grace, I'm confused about a couple things. So Spencer, or let's go back actually for that fucking safe. So Spencer regretted everything, and in his guilt, damn it, I can't go back for that fucking safe. It is what it is, and that means I still missed 3 raccoons, whatever. Whoa. Excuse me. What the Spencer Mansion? Is that what that's supposed to be? So Spencer live?
This is finally my chance to do something. Oh, Leon! Leon! Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey.
was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy ELPIS.
Let's try.
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Oh, let's let's release ELPIS.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure ELPIS is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released ELPIS. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
ELPIS is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. ELPIS wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With ELPIS, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you!
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened? It's gonna go! Grab something! Grace. Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's
Holy shit.
vision lives through me.
I am like fucking in shock right
And
now.
I will see
Fuck.
that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
It seems your skills have sacrifices must be made. In the grand scheme of things, lives are nothing.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
You know what? Requiem time. Fuck that. Oh, can I fucking hit him? Oh, I can't stab him. Yeah, man. Where'd he go? What the fuck is he doing? None of that. Okay, I don't think that's affecting him. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh shit! Victor's crazy! Holy hell!
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Fuck, man.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Move, 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 move. Keep moving. Don't have enough to craft anything. Holy shit. Let's craft a grenade actually. Can I craft anything else? Shotgun shells, fuck it. Oh, come on, no one waste. Heal up, heal up. Oh shit.
It's over. Good riddance. Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless.
He's a fucking I knew it. Oh my god. From that fucking note we read earlier, we were gonna fight a I didn't know Victor was a fucking nemesis, but I knew we were gonna fight a fucking nemesis somewhere. Oh shit. Since they're doing all these fucking combats. Come on, Victor. Shit. That shit. Alright, what you got? What you got next for me? Look. Gotcha, bitch, gotcha. Alright, what you got next for me again?
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Damn, he's more badass than Julie. He fucking took out a nemesis like nothing.
Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit. Grace! Grace, hang on.
Excuse me.
Fuck. Grace. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out this thing.
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Elpis really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Resident Evil Requiem, everybody. Jesus Christ. Man, this game had me like invested just about the whole way through. This is fucking awesome. Really good fucking game. The way they presented the what's the monster's name? Marie, if I remember correctly, Mary. They presented her through a fucking storybook, a child's book, which was creepy as fuck. Reminded me of the Babadook. Yeah, look at this awesome stuff, all these images, the web spinners, call back to the original 3 Resident Evils, 1, 2, and 3. Oswald Spencer. Yeah, I don't mind sitting through these credits. At least till it gets to the portion where it shows the whole list. Well, here's the whole list. It's all the names of everyone that worked on this damn game. Phenomenal. Really good shit. Alright. Let me see my grade. I want to see my grade here. Oh, here we go. Secret cutscene. Post-credit cutscene.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Get their achievements for that. Hope to return complete my story. Release the ELPIS on Classic. And at least, there's a couple I didn't get to read them fast enough. What the fuck? So they went back to retrieve ELPIS. That's what I'm imagining is what they did. Investigation summary report. Results: game mode standard classic. Total playtime 9 hours and 43 minutes. All right. New mode edit unlocked insanity mode, available when starting a new game. Following content has been added to the bonuses, behind the scenes video, and Grace's report. Special content models, concept art. Following costumes and weapon skin were added. Jacket for Leon, Grace, an alligator snapper, his gun. Back to the main menu. Resident Evil Requiem. This is a fucking really good game. I was like immersed from start to finish. The story definitely had me like, who done it? You know, questioning every little thing that was going on. I mean, we kind of assumed that from the beginning, well, we thought that Grace was a clone, but turns out she wasn't a clone. Kind of confused there because Oswald Spencer said in his last little video, that little clip that we saw that Grace saw, where he says that she was perfectly normal. She accepted her as a gift. Meaning, is Grace Spencer's daughter? Was she still made in the lab and she was just made normally without any, his crazy experiment injection? Well, I mean, he says, right, she's normal, so she's not infected, but normal is in like she wasn't cloned, or she was cloned but she cloned her normally with or something, or what, or was she her daughter? So that still raises a question. Maybe I missed something here. I gotta rewind and kind of rewatch those scenes a bit and form another opinion here, give it some thoughts. But man, to think that they threw us back with this kind of game. I mean, this game kind of took us back. I mean, it felt like kind of a love letter or fan service, if you want to say that too, kind of fan service, because they combined the best out of Resident Evil 7, which I have yet to play for my channel, which I will be doing that pretty soon here. But in terms of exploration, first person horror, just like the Baker House, except this time we had the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. And then Leon's acting more as, say, RE4. A little bit, I'm not even gonna lie, it kind of reminded me a little bit of RE6 in terms of how fast he moved and whatnot, but it felt like RE4, like a bit of both. But the gameplay was obviously more like RE4 because you got the inventory system, the upgrading instead of a merchant. They had this like electronic box that you can swap weapons out for and upgrade them there. So yeah, very, very good stuff. And this time around, it wasn't, a little bit more going on. I mean, that the point system that rewards you for killing enemies, I thought was a lot of fun. As opposed to, I guess, having a merchant. It's a new inventive way of having a merchant, plus a way to, I guess, push you to want to kill enemies rather than to just try to avoid them, right? Because it contrasts against Grace's story, where you're avoiding enemies the whole time and you got to be selective about which enemies you kill. As far as like puzzles, taking us back to old school games, I mean, Grace's section is my favorite part of this whole game. It was definitely really good, reminiscent of the Baker House from Resident Evil 7, reminiscent of the Spencer Mansion from RE1. I mean, they're all like that, right? You're in like a giant, big, enormous building that serves as a giant puzzle box, and you got to go from left to right, up and down, try to figure out its secrets. There's usually an explanation as to why they're a secret, right? Like the Spencer Mansion was built by what was his name, George Trevor, who built it in the way with secret rooms everywhere, specifically for Oswald Spencer, because he wanted to live in secrecy. So he specifically built that mansion as a puzzle box. And I think same thing with the training facility. And then you had from the RPD that was explained that was a museum, and that's why you had all these quirky doors with etched emblems on it, puzzle piece, like little charms that you had to use to build the plug or whatever. And then this one had, of course, it had the Chronic Care Center, which had its secrets of its own. Kind of don't quite remember that, but I have to go back and look at that. But it obviously was built for Gideon to do all his lab work, right, in secrecy, disguised as a care center, when really he was experimenting in all his patients here. Even the staff was unaware, like always, right? They're always going to be unaware. I mean, good stuff. But back to the puzzles. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a Resident Evil game where we're gonna have old school puzzles. That's just completely out the door, because most of it was kind of like fetch quests, right? Find like just a simple cube that was locked away somewhere where you needed a key, and that key was in another room across the building. They were all kind of just like that. Maybe the closest that we got was like the little Rubik's cube box puzzle with the sun, moon, and the star. But that had the solutions to it right there in the same room with the pictures. So it's not like it was an old school puzzle or a traditional puzzle that made you really think, you know, to solve it. But I mean, I'm not complaining. You know, it's just things I noticed, my observations. Stealth stuff, I mean, really good stuff. You know, the fact that they took the zombies to the level that they were operating in this one. You know, they're not just mindless zombies no more. They still had a sense of their humanity in them, and they spoke to you. You know, you had the one zombie, the crazy lady that was singing in the piano room. You had the guy that was pissed off about the lights, so he's going back and forth turning out the lights because he hated the lights being on. You had the butcher still chopping shit. And then there was one zombie that I remember pretty vividly, where as soon as you killed her, she like murmurs the words and she's like, "I'm sorry," you know, as if she was like, you know, a part of her was still there, and she realized she was infected and being controlled or something, and, you know, and she realizes she was attacking you and she couldn't really do anything about it or something. I don't know, but it's really good stuff. Really gives them personality more than anything else. I mean, this is awesome stuff. I really dig that. I dig a lot of this. And then the Art Raccoon Center, Raccoon City. I mean, man, seeing Raccoon City the way it was something else, man. It was like, it hit me, I don't know, it hit a part of me where it was just like I guess like how Leon put it, a moment frozen in time, right? So it was really good. My only gripe, I guess, with the Raccoon City part was just that they definitely had way more opportunity to give us some fan service, but they didn't. They gave us a little bit, right? We only have really the big standout monument from the ruins was just RPD, and that's really about it. And Kendall's gun shop. I mean, they could have gave us like a ruined clock tower in the back or something. You couldn't even see that from any of the skyscrapers that we were climbing on. You couldn't see a clock tower, the Raccoon City Park. They fucking teased us with the Raccoon City Zoo from Resident Evil Outbreak, but they didn't give us an actual ruined zoo that we can run through or spot from a distance and say, hey, you know, there's the fucking zoo, what the hell? Or the clock tower, or the park, Raccoon City Park. Even, you know, they didn't reuse the same block from RE3. They used from RE2, right? Because we start off in the section where Leon first starts off in the game, and then you run across through the alleyway and into the RPD. They used that, but they didn't use like Jill's 2 blocks, right, where you have the giant donut, you know, the giant fucking, what was it called, the Uncle's toy or whatever the fucking bubblehead was called, or that little mascot. They didn't use that toy store or anything like that, you know. And that would have been cool to see like the giant freaking head of that figure just all deteriorated, or the giant donut fucking deteriorated. But my point is, they didn't take us, or we didn't revisit those parts. And just same thing with other little things, you know, especially they could have threw hints from other games too, like Outbreak, since they decided to bring Alyssa back, which for those of you that are unaware, Alyssa is a character from Resident Evil Outbreak, which was a multiplayer game released for the PlayStation 2 back in the early 2000s. I can't remember the exact date right now. And the game was a fucking banger. It was a multiplayer Resident Evil game, and it was way ahead of its time. It played just like the old school Resident Evil games with really good graphics for the time being. But the problem is no one really had online. At least I didn't fucking had online, so I never didn't get the experience of online for Resident Evil Outbreak. But they teased us with, you know, Raccoon City Zoo, and then they gave us Alyssa, who was one of the main characters from that game, as a character in this. So I hope that sets up for future remakes of Resident Evil Outbreak, especially now more than ever. I'm sure this game is breaking fucking records. I'm already seeing that over the internet. So people want this stuff. They love this stuff, and for very good reason. You know, so we got your old Resident Evil old school fans, and then you got the new modern fans. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people divided about this story, right? About how Grace's gameplay is too slow, ruins the game, or how Leon's story is, you know, they couldn't make a Resident Evil game without Leon, you know, so he came in to save the game, and otherwise everything sucked because of Grace or something. I mean, I can see people being mad about Grace because of her character. You know, she's not a hero like Chris, like Jill, like Claire, Leon. You know, she's a timid FBI agent. So I can see, in some of her decision making, you know, you can say that because of her recklessness and being whiny and crying, got her mom killed or something, right? Instead of being like up and ready to go and just follow mom's lead, you know, things like that. I can see people being pissed off about that. I can see people being pissed off about Leon's inclusion, or Leon's campaign was better, or Grace's campaign was better, for those that are more on the horror heavy side of things. I can see all that, but the balance to me was really good. I mean, I wasn't bored once. I was having a fucking blast. And then, of course, backtracking through everything, looking for every little item that you can find, readable notes, backtracking, and you know, they gave us room for exploration, I think, is my biggest thing. Unlike some of the other games where it's just a straight path forward and you can't really ever go back. It's just, there's nothing really there to explore. It's just keep going for the sake of the story. But in this one, you have the option to kind of go back and explore some things, right? I mean, there's, you know, the save codes that you gotta walk around and find that missing paper for. Then there's a puzzle that I still haven't figured out, and I know it's blowing up everywhere because I see it everywhere. A puzzle regarding Marie's hand, the severed hand. There's a puzzle with that too that I totally missed. And people are trying to crack that right now. It's only a matter of time before somebody finds out, but the point being is you're given these options, not essential to the story, but you're given these options to go back and just search for fucking little things and solve them and figure them out. Or like tofu in the RPD, you know, that didn't happen unless you went back after your encounter with Mr. X. I'm sorry, the Super Tyrant, because Mr. X is dead, right? So you couldn't see tofu unless you went back after the encounter with the Super Tyrant. You couldn't see the zombie from RE2, or the police officer from RE2 that was banging on the machine, you know, the vending machine, or the one that got killed by the liquor in that hallway. Rebecca's photo, a great callback to RE3. All these little things that they did. I mean, but back to what I was, I guess, saying before I kind of went off track a little bit. For the Raccoon City section, I just wish they had a little bit more going for the city than just a Raccoon City billboard. I mean, a Raccoon City Zoo billboard and the RPD in the orphanage. I wish they had a little bit more, you know, the Jace Bar from Outbreak and like all the other areas that I mentioned earlier. I wish that section had a little bit more of that included, because without that, it just made the city felt straight up just ash. That's it. There wasn't like a sign of like how do you put it, like a well-lived city with familiar monuments or areas. It was just all rubble and ash, you know. That's it. It was just muted, and that's it. Like there wasn't anything for us to be like, holy shit, I remember this, you know, I remember that from this game, or that game, or I remember getting jump scared here. No, it wasn't any of that. It was just all muted grays and rubble. And then you get to the RPD and you're like, holy shit, what a nostalgia trip. But that was about it, you know. I mean, fuck, I couldn't even figure out if the subway stations that we were constantly going through, that part, I couldn't figure out if any of them were even a callback to RE3 remake. I mean, most of the callbacks were from RE2. It's as if Capcom's almost embarrassed about the RE3 remake, which we all have opinions about that, which I love that game. But for the sake of the things that got caught out and all the heat and backlash that Capcom has got for it, I can see why they would probably try to exclude some of that in this, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it was really the right setting to make most of the callbacks from the RE3 remake, or even the classic Resident Evil 3, but no, instead it was mostly RE2 callbacks. But those are my little gripes. I mean, and then I guess it was cool fighting Mr. X and cool refighting Plant 43, you know, going through these similar areas, but was it really needed? I guess is the question. Did we really need to fight Mr. X Super Tyrant again? Did we really need to fight Plant 43 again? I mean, I guess if it's pivotal to the story that, you know, the nuclear missile exploded and, you know, the re-release of another virus, or you know, Victor's T-virus, version of the T-virus that's causing the mutants, I guess brought them back, or unless it was just the T-virus really had no cure. I mean, besides ELPIS, there was really no cure for the T-virus, and everything really survived. Everything from Raccoon City, everything's still alive and survived and just mutated even more, right? So I guess that makes sense, to refight him because of that nothing actually ever really died, they just mutated more. Even the fucking zombies that still lived and came back, you know, I mean, it's a little, there's a little plot holes here and there, but I mean, it's good. And you know what, they didn't touch up or resolve the opening sequence in Elbridge. We start off with Victor Gideon curing Grace after he had captured her from the Redwood Hotel, or was it Redwood? It was Elbridge or Redwood, where he captures her and he's walking out the building and he starts shooting everybody with these fucking darts, and then they start transforming, right? What happened with that? I know from my playthrough as Leon, I didn't kill nobody. I fucking ran through it. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to kill him, and that, I guess that issue got resolved right there, because Leon technically would have killed the zombies as they were transforming, so there really was no outbreak. Or was there a full-blown outbreak? And if there was, what happened with that? Right? The whole time we were running through, chasing Victor Gideon and chasing Grace, going through all these different areas for how long amount of time that we were doing that for. That, you know, while that's happening, there's still an outbreak happening on the city of Renwood or Elbridge. What happened there? Did the BSAA go there? Did something else happen there? I mean, we saw the BSAA's involvement from a different angle. They weren't with us, but they were already there trying to get to Raccoon City at different time points, whatever that was, because they never mentioned that in any of the previous games, at least that I recall. And then we last left off, I don't remember where we left off with Chris. I know from RE5 he was in the BSAA, and then I think he left it in RE6, and he came back to it in RE7, or Village. I don't remember. I'll have to go back. I mean, I'm still replaying those games. I gotta replay. I'm about to finish 5, but I gotta play 7, 8, and yeah. And then even 6. I gotta finish 5, 6, 7, and then 8, and then I guess will give us a better idea or catch up to where Chris left off with that. But I mean, obviously, I think he's still with the BSAA, because you saw in the end we got rescued by the BSAA. Just Chris wasn't present, either because he was dealing with Rose after the events of RE 8, or maybe it takes time at the same place and time as the events of RE 8. We don't know that for sure yet, but you know, where were they? Where was the BSAA? Were they just, I don't know, you know, what happened with that outbreak in Renwood, where were the BSAA. Then you have this mysterious third-party group called the Connections, at least as Zeno put it, which that's still a lot of unresolved stuff that we got to figure out, right? I mean, I'm 100% sure Zeno is a clone of Wesker, right? Zeno's a clone of Wesker, or maybe he's a clone of, what's Wesker's son from RE6? Is Capcom considering RE6 canon? Jake, I think that was his name, Jake. Was Zeno a clone from Jake? What happened to Jake? Where's Jake at? We see Sherry's here. She's assigned to work with Leon, but what the fuck happened to Jake? Does he have something to do with the Connections? Is he gonna fulfill his father's plans and destiny in the next Resident Evil game? Zeno his clone? I mean, it's a little underwhelming that Zeno was kind of set up as the big bad, and they made Victor like his second hand, or just his puppet, I guess you would say. And then we don't even get to fight Zeno. He just gets his fucking head chopped right the fuck off by Victor, which is pretty awesome, by the way. And for a minute I thought he was gonna live, but he got injected with the T-virus cure, and so when he got his head chopped off, I mean, that was it for him. He's donezo. But or fuckboy Wesker, as I said earlier. Yeah, they set him up to be the big bad, and he really wasn't, which was underwhelming. But it ended up being Victor, which is good, because I genuinely love Victor as a fucking villain. I think he's a really great fucking villain. Everything about him, every cutscene that he's in, he just reminded me, the way he's portrayed, he just flat out reminds me of the Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker from the Dark Knight Rises. That is who he reminded me of. He reminded me of Heath Ledger's Joker. And then as well as Buffalo Bill from the Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if it was because of the hairdo or because he wore the mask. And then there's that scene from Silence of the Lambs. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. There's a scene in Silence of the Lambs where Buffalo Bill has a similar mask or goggles, and he's running around in the dark with night vision, trying to shoot at our protagonist. But that's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of Buffalo Bill and the Joker all mixed into one. Which is really cool. I don't know if that's what they intended, but that's how it came out to me, and it was really fun. It made him a really interesting character. To think that he was in the back all these years. I mean, I'm sure they can pop out plenty of scientists for any upcoming RE game, plenty of researchers that were alive during the Raccoon City Umbrella era that escaped and continued the research. I mean, they did that with Victor. He just came out of nowhere. I don't recall reading his name in any of the previous games, but maybe I'll have to go back through some of the files in some of the older games and reread them that way. But I don't recall there being a mention. Maybe in 7, 6, or something, 8, if they set him up for it. But you get what I mean. This is another researcher that popped out of nowhere, and he's still doing evil shit, trying to carry Spencer's legacy. But back to the Connections and Zeno's dead. Was he the leader of the Connections? Is he just, one of the pillars that was sent to go investigate, on behalf of somebody from the Connections, like maybe Jake or something? Like what's happening there, right? We won't know until the DLC or until the next Resident Evil game that comes out, whether it's a spin-off or a remake, another remake, or once they release Resident Evil 10, which is probably not gonna happen for some few years, right? Just a lot of stuff that's left there for us to think about and try to crack here. I mean, but nevertheless, I mean, this game was just, it was fucking awesome. It's up there. Where would I place it amongst all the Resident Evil games that I've played? I don't know yet, but it's definitely up high. Maybe once I get through every single mainline Resident Evil game, maybe I'll make a ranking tier list, maybe. of the mainline series, or maybe I'll wait till I play all the mainline games, the numbered games, and then the spin-offs, and then include them all into one giant video of what I think is the best game and why. But that's the topic for a different video for a different time. But for now, regarding Requiem, I mean, this is good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Then I gotta go back and replay it. So, but those are my opinions on that. And actually, before I end the game, I'm gonna load us back because I want to know what happens if we pick the other option. There was 2 options right there in that final moment where it gave us the option to either destroy ELPIS or recover ELPIS or release it. Which we picked release. I picked release thinking I was about to fucking end the whole world in the RE universe. I know, shame on me, whatever. But that didn't happen. I think that was the right and the perfect ending. We released ELPIS, and it turns out Oswald Spencer, somewhere in his fucking heart, had regrets for all his evil shit that he's fucking done. I mean, fuck, even there's a moment in this game where you're reading some files about the orphans, and I was just like, god damn, Resident Evil Requiem, they got their own Epstein files in this shit. Someone needs to go to jail. Someone needs to get the fuck out of this universe. But you know what I'm saying. There was just craziness here. Yeah, but there was that separate option. So let's go back and let's look at that. I'm gonna reload the game and we're gonna select the opposite end and see what happens. So I'll be with you guys in a minute. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. So we released ELPIS. Let's go ahead and destroy ELPIS. What happens?
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy ELPIS. You promise you'll end this.
This is it.
Here we go. Or maybe this is the real ending.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
At least I could save you.
Holy fuck. Holy shit. Okay. I don't think this is the right ending.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Holy shit. Okay. That obviously this is not the right ending because just for a lot of reasons that this is not the right ending. So Leon dies, Victor Gideon's somewhere out in the fucking blue. I'm sure Clone Wesker isn't dead because can still regenerate himself. So okay, that was crazy. That's yeah, good one. Can you imagine what that would have been like if I would have picked that one first? I can only imagine for everybody else that played the game first time and they picked that one. I'm sure it was a fucking gut punch. They probably thought it was the real ending or something. Oh my god, that was a gut punch, even though I already knew. Kind of going, the moment that happened, like this is not what actually happened. They actually escaped and all that nonsense. They didn't actually. Capcom could not actually kill their big hero here. Oh, that was something else. One last thing that I want to touch up on is the score. This game had a really good score, and compared to, I would say maybe, I don't remember if 6 had a good score, but the remakes, and then from 8, from how I remember, and 7, at least for the more modern Resident Evil games, the score to these games are usually turned down. And even when you have, like in the options menu, you turn the music all the way up, and everything else lower, it's still almost non-existent and you can barely hear it. But this game actually really blended the score pretty well into the game, and it really elevated everything. It really did a good job for that. And I guess the best example and my favorite portion of the score, I don't know if anybody likes talking about the music to these games, but I sure as hell do, and I think they play an important part in the experience of playing this game, especially for the classic games. Oh my god. Before I get to that, so in this one, the moment you first enter the RPD, actually the whole score for when you're in the ruins, but specifically in the RPD section, not only did they bring back the original theme for the RPD entrance hall, they bastardized it, they remixed it, right? Because now it's not just the RPD, it's a ruined RPD, and they remixed it with this incredible synthwave score that just really elevates the feeling of dread, like something depressing, like something really happened here. Like it wasn't just, like they played the tune for the RPD, like dun 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 dun. They played the little tune, but it was like very dissonant, very distant, and it really felt like a moment frozen in time. Plus the synthwave score that was underneath it that really had this very ominous sound to it, very bleak, dreadful score. It really gave it a holy shit moment. Like, I don't know, it made me feel some type of way, and it really elevated that whole experience for me. But that's probably my favorite score. I'm gonna look it up later because I want to find out, because it was really fucking good. I like a lot of synthwave music too, vocals or not. I love that stuff. And hearing that little portion, that little track, just really elevated the dread, the city in ruins, the RPD, is gone, you know, something out of like a post-apocalyptic movie, something you like from Blade Runner or something. Really good shit. But I love the score to this game, and specifically that track is just out of this world for me. Might not have been much probably on its own, but for the section that it was played in, it just really elevated the whole experience. I mean, all of it did for this game for me. But what I was gonna say earlier, the scores to the original trilogy games, even Code Veronica, each room had its own individual theme, right? You would go into the room, and then boom, it'd be like this crazy theme, you know, like Resident Evil 0. As soon as you hit the training facility, you know, it had this song that really elevated, I guess, the mystery of it. You know, same thing with the Spencer Mansion, and each room had very ominous themes that were just, it helped elevate the mansion. You know, we went from a scary old crickety raggedy ass mansion to now it's like ominous. There's a sense of danger everywhere. It's hauntingly beautiful. It was phenomenal. It really made everything fucking scary. And then the fixed camera angle, oh my lord, that's a different subject for when I get to the old school games. I miss the fixed camera angles in games, and it was very, very artful, I guess. Old school fixed camera angles really drove the game in a more artful way, and it helped play how we saw it, right? It was like almost like a movie, right? And you're controlling the character from the character's point, that we're watching a movie and the character's moving through everything. Every angle, every shot helped really depict whatever scene was happening for that moment. You know, like you walk in through a room, and it's a pan to a camera shot of just your character with like a bright moonlit window, and you don't know what the fuck's on the other side in front of you. Your character, you can't see it, but your character can see what's ahead, but you can't see it. And then, you know, when it's pitched with the fucking score to those games, it really just, it would make it fucking 10 times scarier. You wouldn't even want to advance into the room. Like, most famously, the room in Spencer Mansion on the east side, the Hall of Doom that everybody calls it, where you first encounter your first Crimson Head zombie. That room is fucking scary, and it's probably the most brightly lit room in that fucking game. But the fact that the room is brightly lit, and it had like a yellow palette to the walls, and it was like a murky yellow, like, you know, it's kind of like old. I mean, point is it was a brightly lit room, but it had really ominous music, and then it was just filled with zombies, and then these camera angles where you couldn't see where they were at, and it was just terrifying. It was just terrifying. Like, I remember as a little kid, I didn't even want to walk through that fucking hall, and I would try to avoid it as much as I could. And then when I killed the zombies finally, and before I knew that they would turn into Crimson Heads, it was just knowing that their bodies were still there, right? That their bodies wouldn't disappear or anything like that, or drop ammo like you see in the modern ones. Their bodies would stay there, and then you still had that score, and it was just terrifying because you wouldn't want to advance through it, or like, oh, fuck, what's gonna happen the moment the camera angle switches, you know? it was scary as fuck. And the one remake is gonna always be my favorite RE game. But back before I side topic off, the scores elevate everything that's happening in the environment. You know, that adds that extra oomph to the emotion that you're feeling, that extra seasoning, that extra flavor that I think is very much needed. And it's opposed to the newer games. I mean, the old games had these soundtracks, right? Every room had a soundtrack that you went in that's very memorable, especially the safe room. Every single RE game has a special safe room track. But the new games, they rely more on just silence. And there's dread in just silence. But it also takes away a little bit, I think. Me personally, I prefer the scores, and I think they even have options in some of the remakes where you can play the game with the original scores. I didn't really look into that, but I'm sure there might be an option for that, maybe. But in the remakes, like in the remake of RPD, you know, you don't really hear the RPD main hall theme as loud as, or as, you know, as loud or as present as it was in the original game. It's silent. If it's not straight up silence, it's like faintly in the back, but you can't really hear it because it's being overwhelmed by your gunshots or by your character's footsteps. You're not going to really hear it. And same thing with a bunch of the other rooms where, or the corridors or the halls where it's just pitch silence and it's just your footsteps. And then maybe zombies walking around groaning, or lickers fucking scratching the wall or climbing around. Which, I mean, the silence adds a sense of dread, but the music will take that up a notch. if it was in there, I feel. But that's just me. That's my opinion to that. But yeah, anyways, really fucking good game. I'm sure we're gonna get some DLC for this or something, because I'm sure there's a lot more to it. The story to this is really good. I think it's pretty fucking juicy, and I like my fucking fat on my steak. Don't trim the fat, keep it there. It's really good, so I'm hoping the DLC will take this further, take it an extra step. Yeah, see, we don't have no extra game mode, but yeah, nevertheless, I mean, really good game. What I would rate it, I have to really give that one more thought. But it's definitely a higher rated game. I mean, I've seen the scores it's gotten, but yeah, I mean, Resident Evil Requiem. So, and with that, I'll end the video there. If you guys like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am playing the rest of the series, so I'm making my way through 5 and then 6, 7, and 8. So you'll see those. Subscribe for more Resident Evil content, and then the games that are gonna come up after Resident Evil, because this channel isn't just a Resident Evil channel, and it probably looks like that right now because it's all I've been playing. But there's gonna be more coming the way, or along the way. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.